17, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
Are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Taken about 7 yards deep. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Tua. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Escaping the pressure right. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 29-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, Mariota. And he hits him in stride.
Mariota's pass.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back their own.
Over midfield and into Falcon territory. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Mariota. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down.
They run on first down with Jackson. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Mariota now. They go screen. This is Ingram. And some room to maneuver. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, New Orleans.
From the red zone now, Mariota looking for the end zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Mariota again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Brandon
Ayuk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Falcons 3. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Curtis Weaver brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jayon Brown in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Andy Lee now. And no room for error here. They'll have to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
But they didn't have the normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
For the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
The score.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it'll bring up third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Tua. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's James returning. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota caught out left side by Robinson.
Mariota's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
A gain of 30.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
4-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
1st down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. And the Falcons.
And again, it's Ingram. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Brandon Ayuk. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. He's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
It's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's taken down. Curtis Weaver in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Andy Lee now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead, he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Looking to pass. Tua. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd and goal.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mariota. Throw left side, complete. That's Ingram. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Saints 28, Falcons 3.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and I think the ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Mariota. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Saints 1st down.
Mariota on 1st down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Off the play fake, Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq tops it, making his presence felt on the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Robert,
big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Mariota. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
for the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
31.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Tua sets up to pass it. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua. And this is picked up by the Saints. Past the 20. 10. And he's into the end zone. A final return. And a Saint touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Saints 38, Falcons 3. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down back.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Third down.
Mariota from the gun on third down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
But I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to let it fly. A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. Picked him up on the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys will take over at at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
This is caught at the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
New Orleans.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.